Many of the benefits of social media, such as low cost of access to new users, rich interaction, constant contact with an audience, and relationships with donors, have a special significance for nonprofit organizations. The cost of reaching an individual using social media is far more manageable in comparison to the cost of television viewership, newspaper ads, or radio spots. For very little cost, a nonprofit can set up a Facebook page, start a Twitter account, or publish YouTube videos and target more people in more diverse locations than would have ever been financially possible under old marketing and PR programs. Facebook fan pages and tweets cross all geographic boundaries and give nonprofits the opportunity to connect with the entire world. Social media has the unique ability to engage donors and supporters in a conversation. In a two-way dialogue, users engage in a conversation with the nonprofit's message, ensuring that relevant content is posted and providing immediate feedback to the organization. Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta has started to move away from sending impersonal newsletters and mass emails, instead choosing to connect with the donors using blogs, instant messaging, and Facebook wall posts. By giving individuals a chance to interact, Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta's message is becoming more relevant as people contribute to actively shaping the message rather than just passively receiving. Relay for Life is a great example of this phenomenon. Thousands of people across the U.S. are setting up their own Relay for Life pages to support the cause, raise money, and even serve as representatives for the cause. All Relay for Life had to do was give the content to their users in a way that made them want to be engaged and involved. As Relay for Life has shown, content used by an active audience has the power to bring about grassroots popularity and has the ability to tap the creativity of hundreds of thousands of supporters. Social media has the ability to create an ever-growing conversation. In January 2010, a grassroots movement began on Facebook promoting breast cancer awareness. Women would update their Facebook statuses in one simple word, their bra color. Friends then forwarded this message to all of their female friends, informing them to update their own statuses. In a matter of hours, hundreds of thousands of women updated their Facebook status. Social media also gives users the chance to interact with people they would normally never have access to. Livestrong has popularized the Lance effect, or having a celebrity intimately involved with a cause and its supporters. With millions of Twitter followers, Armstrong communicates daily with his supporters. Ashton Kutcher also has millions of Twitter followers, and recently used his platform to tweet about National Malaria Day to raise money for Africa. The level of interaction offered by social media also has significant implications for the main goal of most nonprofits, raising support and donations. When donors are able to feel closely connected with the operations of an organization and educated about the cause they support, they will be more loyal and charitable with their support. In addition to fostering loyalty from donors, social media also makes the process of donation easy. CARE, a humanitarian organization which fights global poverty, places a Donate Now button on its page, which makes the donating process simple, automated, and significantly easier. During the 5 days following the massive earthquake in Haiti, millions of dollars were raised using YouTube, text messaging, and instant donation mechanisms throughout Facebook cause pages. Social media is a perfect fit with nonprofits because it gives you the chance to make donors feel involved in projects that are much bigger than themselves. Organizations that develop effective strategies for using social media will be able to actively measure the results in the form of increased donations, interaction, and reach. Before this ROI, return on investment, can be proved, it is first necessary to define what an effective social media strategy looks like. First, ability to find. The realm of social media is becoming richer with content every day. As more and more information finds its way onto Facebook and Twitter, it becomes harder to find the most relevant information. A search for Livestrong in Facebook search returned hundreds of responses. the Livestrong Foundation has addressed the ability to find issue by adding text to their Facebook and Twitter pages that lets the user know that they have found the official site. Second, ability to navigate. Once a user finds an official website, it is equally important that they are able to navigate the social media platform to find the information that is relevant to them. Smart nonprofit organizations are reducing the clutter on their social media platforms and using tools to make their sites easy to navigate. Livestrong's Facebook page and the toolbar that they have provided for users to navigate their page has customized tabs on their page that provide direct links to areas for events and info and share your story. Third, the ability to interact. One of the most important parts of effective social media strategy is encouraging dialogue and interactivity with supporters. The Facebook Wall is a tool that allows users to comment on articles, like or dislike content, and share their own thoughts. The March of Dimes does a great job of soliciting feedback from their supporters by gauging excitement levels related to the content they post. The organization also needs to provide instant feedback so that the interaction appears as though it is an actual conversation. While Twitter can be an excellent platform for finding relevant information, it is best suited for near instantaneous conversation between followers and those being followed. Once again, Livestrong leads the way in this space. As of November 2010, Livestrong has over 85,000 followers on its official page and over 4,000 informative tweets related to the fight against cancer. Lance currently has over 2.7 million followers and adds a level of legitimacy to the interaction on Twitter by sharing his personal message about the fight against cancer. Lastly, the ability to integrate. As the Facebook search demonstrated, there are oftentimes hundreds of pages dedicated to a nonprofit or a cause. For groups like Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta, American Cancer Society, and others, managing a social media message is extremely challenging. The goal for any nonprofit would be to have a unifying message and consistent information across all of the different websites and fan pages. Developing an effective social media strategy can be an expensive endeavor. The Direct Marketing Association estimates that marketing departments are increasing their budgets for social media by over 293% in 2010. The DMA's survey indicated that for smaller companies, roughly half of the marketing dollars were being spent on social media, but very few people are certain what the return is on their investment in social media. The DMA survey found that 2/3 of businesses have not identified any key metrics for determining the success of their social media investments. In a normal business environment, there are very few investments that are made without monitoring of results and clear expectations about how much the investment will return. Social media can be difficult to monitor, and many companies are confused about what metrics to look at and how to measure the return they are getting. Measuring the impact of social media investment must begin with an assessment of an organization's goals. For some organizations, awareness is the primary goal for their social media strategy and might measure their success by the growth in fans or followers, a direct and measurable indication of their reach. Other organizations might try to correlate their social media strategy with an increase in donations. Foundations like Susan G. Komen for the Cure have developed tools that track the number of donations made through their social media tools. Before an organization can identify what metric they should use, they must have a clear sense of their desired outcome by looking at exposure, engagement, influence, and action. In other words, has the reach grown? Are people interacting with the message? Is that message influencing their ideas? Is that influence leading to action? When an organization is ready to measure success, they can use tools such as Facebook and Twitter analytics to look at metrics like daily likes, daily shares, feedback per share, and reshare rates, and even donations generated directly from web and social media sites. While these metrics may be non-traditional for many businesses, they represent the new age of measuring success with investments in PR and marketing. The marketing professional of the 21st century will measure his or her success by citing growth in followers, the number of location-based check-ins, and the frequency of their campaign tweets. By establishing clear desired outcomes following an established framework and monitoring relevant metrics, a nonprofit organization can achieve a substantial return on their investment in social media.